Yesterday in Reader's Workshop, we talked about how you can show me you're ready to learn. Ms. Thompson put our chart that we made right here so we can remember. Who can tell me one way you're going to show me today you're ready to learn? Lily?
You listen, I run you, what is as an alphabet, crisscross like a pencil.
Perfect. So Lily told us all 4 things we need to do. So let's see who's ready. Almost everybody's crisscross. I have 2 friends who need to be pretzels. I think everyone's eyes are, oh, Donna, eyes are on me. And our ears are listening and everyone's listening. Today, I want to talk to you about being a book lover. What do you think a book lover is? What does it mean if you love books? Malia?
You read them a lot.
Yeah, you read books a lot. How do you think you treat books if you're a book lover? Keaton?
Don't rip them.
You don't rip them? Malia?
You take care of them.
Yeah, Mylana?
You read them all day, just sitting there.
Very good. I want to read you a little story today. And I know you just read a story with the librarian about how we want to treat books. It's a story called Forest Friends Go to School. It's a very, very sad story, but it has a happy ending. This is Miss Eloise. She is a teacher at the Woodland School. She loves to read books, but she's very sad. Do you want to know why?
Those people book her books.
Someone has not been treating this book very nicely at all. Just look at Froggy. Someone scribbled all over him with markers and crayons. And look at Mr. Snail. Someone used a pencil to draw pictures all over him. Wait a minute. Is that juice and chocolate all over Bella Butterfly? No wonder she doesn't look very happy. Stickers everywhere, even on top of poor Caterpillar. And gooey glue and paper too. It looks like someone played in the mud before reading this book. Mr. Turtle loves mud, but not when he's reading. Oh no, it just keeps getting worse. Someone wasn't careful and they ripped this page. Poor little bird. But look, now our forest friends are happy again because they know that you will take good care of this book and all the books in our classroom. Is that true?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up if you're going to take care of the books in our classroom. All right, hands in your lap. Last week when Miss Thompson was watching Friends Read, I was so super sad because some people in our room were acting like book bullies. What do you think a book bully does? If a book lover takes care of our books, Malia, what does a book bully do?
Rip off the books that people are reading.
Yeah, Miss Thompson felt like she was going to cry because when friends were in the library, I looked in the library and they had books laying on the floor. Do we put books on the floor?
No.
Michaela, why not? What could happen? Well, I will have to clean it up. That's true, but what could happen to the books? Because that's what made Miss Thompson want to cry. Keaton, if you have books laying on the floor, what might happen to them?
Double break it, so they walk in there, and then see them step on them, and they will broke.
You're right. If someone walked in that library and they didn't see the books on the floor, somebody might step on it. So I want to talk about, Miss Thompson started a chart this morning, and it says, are you a book lover? Read it with me. Are you a book lover? I want to show you what a book lover does, and then we're going to practice it today before we're allowed to use books, because today I am going to let you read books once we learn how we use them. So the first thing that we need to do to make sure that we are a book lover is we pick a book. And then after you pick a book, you need to hold the book correctly. Who thinks they can come pick a book out of our bin and show us how to hold it correctly? Damari, can you come pick a book? Damari's going to pick a book out. And Damari, can you turn around and show your friends how do you hold a book? Like that. He has two hands on it. He's holding it on his lap. Nice job, Damari. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep, so we have pick a book. And then Miss Thompson's going to add what Damari just showed us, which is to hold the book correctly. Hold the... Alright, now this next part is one of the most important parts. It's about turning the pages. Who thinks they can come pick a book and show us how you should turn the pages of a book? Miss Lily, can you come up and grab a book? And then turn and face your friends, Lily. How do you turn the pages in a book? What are you doing? Can you tell your friends? How are you turning them? Awesome. So she's using her finger and her thumb. And notice she's doing it very carefully. Thank you, Lily. So Miss Thompson's putting up that when we use a book, we turn the pages carefully. Why do you think it's important to turn them slow and careful? Jojo, why is that important? Yeah, because we don't want to break the book. If I turn the page and I'm turning them really, really quickly, what might happen? I'm going to rip it. So Lily did it perfect. She took her two fingers and she took it from the corner and she just turned each page carefully. Now you might not have seen it, but once Damari and Lily were done with their book, they had already read it. So let's put a little picture of a girl on our chart. Because after you pick your book, you know you're going to read it. And then what do you do when you're all done? You throw it on the floor?
No.
Oh, Michaela, what do you do? You put it back in the same spot. And we talked about our library last week and where things go. Michaela, can you come show me how you would put this book back? It's got an A on it, so what bin is it going to go in? Oop, do we want to just shove it in? What could you do? Instead of just shoving it in, watch Miss Thompson. Take your other hand and push the book so it slides right in. So we want to make sure we put the book away when we're done. So today and every day when you're reading, we want to be a book lover. Who can share one way they're going to be a book lover today? Malia, what are you going to do to love books today?
I'm going to sit down and read it quietly.
Oh, I love that. She's going to be sitting and reading it quietly. Antonio, how are you going to be a book lover today?
You pick a book and take it out and read it.
Okay, you're going to read your book. How are you going to turn the pages when you're reading, Antonio?
You turn the pages, turn to look at every animal on the page.
You're going to look at every animal, but how are you going to turn those pages? Are you going to do it real quick? How are you going to do it? Awesome. Before I let you go read, I want you to show me how you're going to be a book lover. So, Miss Thompson's going to hand you a book. Show me how you hold it. Don't open it yet. Just show me how you hold it. Perfect. David knows how to hold a book. All right, and then go ahead and read it. Miss Thompson's going to watch and see how you carefully turn the pages. Go ahead. Carefully turn the pages in your book. Oh, I love the way Charlie's turning his pages carefully. I love the way Michaela already knows you start at the beginning of the book and you turn page by page.
Oh, you this one.
Awesome job. All right, finish up. You have 3, 2,
I'm done.
and 1. Put your book and your hands in your lap. All right. Ms. Thompson's going to come collect your book. When I do, you may go to your table spot. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to read with the book bins on your table, just like we did as morning work last week. You can talk quietly to your friends about the book you're reading, but I'm going to be looking around and seeing who I can give dojos to that is being a book lover.